Hey guys, and welcome. Yesterday, of course, we received the unfortunate news around Battlefield 2042 and that it's going to be delayed from the 22nd of October all the way until the November the 19th, 2021, which, yeah, around a month or so of a delay. Not too bad, not as bad as I was expecting a delay to be. Usually delays are anywhere between 6 and 12 months, so a 1 month delay really is not too bad at all. And to be honest, I can wait the extra couple of weeks. It's no problem. If it means the game's going to be fully polished before then that's fine. However, Battlefield now have no excuse to launch a good game when it launches. They have that additional month now to implement any bug fixes. Feedback from the beta, which is now rumored to now not be on the 22nd of September, but the beta is now rumored to be around October the 1st to the 3rd. So again, they've moved the beta as well as the actual game release. So yeah, no excuse now, Battlefield. Let's get a good game out and let's smash it. However, I've got a couple of things to cover in this video. The first one being, what was the reason for the delay? Again, we've had no communication from the team for a long time, around 112 days since we've sat around with the developers and had a conversation about Battlefield, which is crazy to me anyway. But again, in the statements that were released yesterday, there was no information stating the reason why the game was delayed. The only thing that was actually mentioned or around why the game was being delayed is around polishing the game and putting the finishing touches on the game, which for me can mean a whole bunch of different things. Like, is the game playable? If it's not, then of course it needs to be delayed. If the game is playable with a couple of graphical glitches, bro, I could deal with that. I can deal with graphical glitches. Just patch them a week or so after the game releases. That's no problem. But of course, it can't be helped if there is a big problem with the game, which is preventing it from being released. And of course, we've got to take into account and remember as well, a couple of weeks ago when the playtest was taking place that was under NDA and that no one could like post gameplay about or anything like that, that the PlayStation 5 version of this playtest had to be completely removed because it just didn't work. So potentially could be a problem whereby one of the console version or the PC version isn't optimized properly or something like that. So look, fair enough. If it needs to be delayed, I'm fine with that. I'm a bit gutted at the same time. However, I can't stop thinking about the new proposed release date. November the 19th is the new release date, of course, as we've mentioned already. But we've got to also take into account two other massive AAA games that are coming out this year. One, of course, Call of Duty Vanguard, and the other one is Halo. Halo comes out on December the 6th or the 8th, I believe, whereas Vanguard comes out in around the 5th of November. Bro, it's sandwiched right in between. Battlefield initially had the advantage whereby it would come out on the 15th of October. People would have almost an entire month of playing the game before they would even think about picking up Vanguard, and then a whole 2 months before people would even think about picking up Halo. Bro, it's now directly in between, and it's not only just in between Vanguard and Halo, it's also 4 days before Warzone is set to integrate with its new Pacific Theater map. Who picked this date? Who picked this date? Not even only that, Vanguard Season 1 also starts 4 days after Battlefield 2042 is now set to release on November the 19th. I mean, bro, what a stupid decision to launch it on November the 19th. Bro, could they not put it forward a couple more days? Like, bro, I don't know. Let me know what you think down below in the comments of that, guys. But to me, that blows my mind that they would put a game out 4 days before arguably one of the biggest game events in gaming at the time. Like, the new Warzone map is going to be massive. Millions of people are going to be playing the new Warzone map because of, one, it's free, and two, everyone that plays casually, that plays Call of Duty now, essentially will know what Warzone is and have played Warzone before. So they're going to want to see what this new map is like, as do myself. I want to go on and jump on as well. Obviously, Battlefield will be way better. I'll be playing Battlefield over Warzone 100% because Warzone is terrible. I'm only interested in the map. But bro, just think about what these people that play Warzone all the time, which by the way is in the millions probably daily now, are going to be thinking when Battlefield comes out. Nah, I'm going to leave that game. I'm not bothered about that. It's a new Warzone map. We've had the same one for 2 years pretty much. This is a brand new experience and I'm going to smash this out. No one's going to care about Battlefield at that point. And the hardcore die-hard fans and the people that are hyped about the game are going to be buzzing for the release. But again, it's not going to attract as many people because of the different things that are going on around the game release. That's what I'm trying to get to at this point. The casual player is probably not going to buy all 3 of these big games coming out. Within a 2-month period, 2 games in the same month, bearing in mind, are casual players going to buy 3 full-priced $60 games or even $70 in some places? Are they going to do that? Because I don't think they're going to. I'm probably going to buy them all, but that's because I do it for content and I can probably earn the money back. But is a casual player that doesn't earn that money back going to buy all 3 games? Probably not. And that's, again, the big problem here. Battlefield had a massive advantage when it was coming out in October because it was the only game coming out in October that was a big AAA title. Whereas Call of Duty had all of November, and obviously Halo had all of December. Battlefield had the massive advantage of being the first game on the table, and the first game out to attract the eyes of people. Honestly, if the game needs to be delayed because it's the game-breaking glitch, fine. I'm all happy with that. I do not want a game to come out and it be another Cyberpunk. That is fine with me if they want to delay it. My biggest problem is, haven't told us what the delay's for. That's annoying. And 2, are they delaying the game for minor things to try and make it perfect? No game's perfect. It's always going to have bugs and glitches. I think they should have waited until the beta, or they should have communicated us to the start of September and said, look, we're going to give you this beta midway through September, play the game for a week, see how you feel, report back some bugs and things you do and don't like, and then we can make a decision on the feedback on if we can delay the game or if we can release it at launch on the 15th of October. That for me, that would have worked just fine. But they left it last minute as always. It's now the 16th of September. The beta was meant to take place on the 22nd, which is 6 days from now. If we didn't hear anything back and they dropped the beta on us in 6 days and said that after the beta that they were going to delay the game, bro, the uproar that they would have received would have been crazy. If they would have told us back in August that they're going to put a beta at the start of September and they were going to implement feedback from the end of the beta until the launch, the community would have been fine with that. But we had nothing from them on this game. My biggest problem is the silence that we've had, and it was a bit concerning. I kind of, in the back of my mind, thought that this might happen. Developers don't usually go silent unless something is going wrong or something isn't going quite right. So yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments as to what you feel about this. For me, as I said, unfortunately, it is what it is. The game's delayed. It's only a month. I can wait a month. There's no big problem for me, but it's just when they've actually put the release date is my big problem. It's in the middle of 2 big AAA games, and of course, it's never ever gonna go well when you're basically on the back of season 1 of Call of Duty Warzone, which is the biggest game arguably in the last 5-6 years. So again, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be very interested to know. But guys, hope you have enjoyed today's video. Drop a like if you have. Let me know what you think of this ridiculous release date, along with obviously the decision to delay the game. Do you think it's the right decision? Why do you think they've delayed it? I'd love to know all your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. But guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one.